The one person that should never, ever be calling Tommy Robinson a coward did, in fact, call him that last night. I'm talking about, you guessed it, Piers Morgan of Piers Morgan Uncensored. I don't know about you, but Tommy Robinson ain't no coward. Piers Morgan, on the other hand, is definitely a coward. He's more than happy to call out Tommy Robinson over on X, and then also, more than that, call out the likes of why Israel isn't allowing journalists into Gaza at the moment, only their own safety and probably a number of other reasons too. But nevertheless, Piers Morgan is more than happy to call it out from here, the safety of his own desk, but won't actually go there himself to see what's going on and report on what's going on. Be one of those journalists courageously, Piers Morgan, going over and seeing. Now, Tommy Robinson, on the other hand, spent 7 months in solitary confinement for something he didn't do that was wrong. But according to Piers Morgan, who's actually in the documentary Silenced, I might add, getting exposed for his level of lies and corruption, we'll call it that, because Piers Morgan, ladies and gentlemen, is an elite. He's one of those people that doesn't care about the working class like Tommy Robinson does. He doesn't care about what's the state of the country. You know why? Because he's looking at it from his ivory tower. He's looking at it. He's looking down on all of us. His level of journalism is nothing but gutter journalism. I think Tommy Robinson would actually agree with me on that as well. So here is what Piers Morgan and Tommy Robinson were saying to each other last night. It is quite entertaining, I'm not going to lie. Tommy needs to tear himself off the coward couch first. He is responding to expat going, Tommy will tear you a new one, Piers. And worried dad goes, oh, please, you can call Tommy Robinson many things, but a coward. Really? Yeah. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, I am very much looking forward to this interview because Tommy Robinson went on the Patrick Bet-David podcast recently, which is going to be amazing. I think Patrick Bet-David does a lot of good. And one of those things that I really like about, well, one of the things I really like about Patrick Bet-David is that he asks pretty good questions and he gets to truth a lot of the time. The only thing I have a disagreement with him on is Andrew Tate, but that's another video for another time. Tommy Robinson responds to Piers Morgan by going, Piers, you had me blocked for 18 months. You've only unblocked me because you have gone on your own and want views. You are not my number one priority. I'm working my round people who actually believe what they say. I'll see you once I've had some time with my children. I don't think Tommy is a coward at all. Far from it. Piers Morgan, on the other hand, for sure is a coward. And he has made a career on lies as well. Tommy is going on other podcasts because other podcasters haven't actually lied about Tommy. Patrick Bet-David has been in support of Tommy, saying free Tommy Robinson. He knew that going in solitary confinement was crazy. So did I, by the way. Tommy, if you're watching this, mate, would love to have you on my show. So please, if you are watching, consider it. And I'll try and get in contact with you at some point. So is Tommy Robinson actually going to go on Piers Morgan Uncensored? Personally, I think that he shouldn't waste his time. But secondly, it would make some epic content for myself and show the entire world just how much of a coward Piers Morgan really is. Well, not just a coward, but also a fraud and a liar, because Tommy Robinson will expose him big time. Here is what Tommy Robinson had to say about going on Piers Morgan's show. Have a watch.
Cannot let you have go on for a debate. But he's had Andrew Tate.
He's in the film Silenced. He's in the film Silenced. He doesn't come across as a journalist. He didn't investigate. He encouraged for vigilante attacks against a 15-year-old child, and we track him down. So he gets tracked down and questioned on the documentary. So it doesn't look good for him at all. So Piers is a coward. And if I went on with him, like when I went on with him last time, he can't win the argument or the debate. He's so far detached. All of these people, these elitists, these 1%, they don't give a shit. None of them care. None of them care.
Tommy's right. None of them care. And when you're confronted and you're exposed by Tommy, obviously Piers has gone, oh no. Tommy made a fool of him. Tommy literally made a fool of Piers Morgan when he went on last time. It was a bloodbath, if you want to call it that. Piers looked like an utter fool. And I don't think Piers has forgotten about that. And I'm pretty sure Piers is like, well, I don't want to be made to look like a fool again, because that's what Tommy Robinson's going to do. So you're going to come up with all these excuses under the sun. But here's what he said. Depends on how many lies you tell. Ironically, the film you made, which included me, is why you went to prison. Well, a leftist judge, decided to put a contempt of court order, which is a bullshit kind of order, if you ask me. It's ridiculous. For repeating your defamatory lies about the young Syrian boy who successfully sued you for libel. So we have much to catch up on. I would love to see Tommy just rip into Piers about the truth of what happened to him, because nothing like that wasn't the case. Anyway, Tommy responds going, you mug, 167 million people watched that film. They know the truth. It was you who lied, Piers. You called Bailey a racist. He was a 15-year-old child. Yeah, indeed. If it was the truth, why were you sent to prison for repeating proven lies in it? They're not. The only one that's lying is Piers Morgan. You can answer me on my show if you find the guts to do it. Right. And anyway, Piers Morgan also goes, let me know when you grow a pair. But if you leave it too long and do too many other interviews, I'll withdraw the offer. I don't like sloppy seconds. No, because you want to be number one. And how you get to number one is you get interviews that people haven't really done other interviews. So I think people are still going to watch it, Piers Morgan, regardless of whether or not you think it's sloppy seconds. People have been looking at this drama for a long time. They've been watching this unfold for a long time. And you know, as well as I do, as well as Tommy does, the more this drags on, the more the drama unfolds, the more people are going to want to see everything just explode on screen. Tommy Robinson goes, the shithouse is bottling it already. He's looking for an excuse to cancel. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. This joker forgets 167 million people saw the evidence. Yes, seemingly Piers Morgan only cares about one thing and one thing only, and that is lies, because lies get Piers Morgan the views. Whereas Tommy Robinson, he's been fortunate because the truth has gotten out there and people have watched it and resonated with it. So sometimes when you are genuine and you do speak the truth, you get rewarded as a result. So I can't wait to see Tommy Robinson prove to the entire world just how much of a coward and a lying scumbag Piers Morgan actually is with his gutter journalism. Anyway, that's enough from me, but you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll see you all in the next video.